So sorry that I'm late. So sorry that I'm late, guys. I ran into heavy traffic this morning on my way to work. So I do apologize for having you guys wait. I do apologize. How's everybody doing? Ooh, I'm real late. I'm almost 15 minutes late. Let me get these comments rolling. Hold on, y'all. Burns, how are you? It's me, Coco Chanel. How are you? Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. Whew. I had some challenges this morning, y'all. Can you guys hear me okay? Hold on. Hold on, guys. Trying to bring up these other. I got my hands all covering up the screen, huh? I might seriously have to cut this one short, y'all, because I'm so late. And it's so crowded in here, it's probably going to be loud. Hmm. Verns, can you hear me okay? Hold on. I'm really wondering why it is not bringing up the banners that I put in here. Last night I tried to get this all situated ahead of time. Okay, cool. You can hear me. That's good to know. Hang on. Well, I hope you apologize, Ryan, for being late. I was just running late today. I cannot pull up what I was looking for that I put in here last night. Hold on, guys. I apologize. Bear with me, bear with me. That was a really good conversation that we were having in just Teresa's chat. Wouldn't you agree, Burns? I don't know why it is taking so long to scroll up. Hmm. Well, good morning, ladies. I apologize for being so late today. How is everyone doing on this Tuesday morning? Looks like it's just us three today, and that's fine. I totally get it because I am late. I had to stop and grab cookies and all for breakfast. Well, ladies, I like Just Teresa too. I was sorry to hear that she had that situation occur with her mother, but it's good to see that she's trying to bounce back. That's hard. I'm sorry, I'm all up on the screen. And if y'all don't mind, I'm going to be snacking on my cookies. Because right after this, I got to go clock in. I'm running so late today. I went to the hospital Subway restaurant and got me some cookies. That's breakfast today, not good. It was a nice conversation, right? So I was just thinking of some things to kind of catch up on, and I had put some topics, well, some talking points in the banners. Of course, good morning, Just Teresa. How are you? Getting ready for work? Oh, I was just asking Burns how she thought the conversation went in your live yesterday. I thought it was really nice. Even though I was kind of busy and preoccupied, I was still listening. Thank you guys for joining. You getting ready for work, Just Teresa? I'm here, and I'm like 20 minutes late. I'm finding that if I schedule it at night with the topic and everything already preloaded, I can just come in and hop right on, get to it, and be gone. So you all please bear with me. I'm having some technical difficulties this morning. I wanted to pose a couple of questions on you guys, though. I'm sorry, I keep looking down. I'm also looking at my tablet to see what you guys are saying because it's kind of hard to see the comments on StreamYard, especially on the phone. So you're already at work, Vern. Okay. So one of the topics that I wanted to put up there was just thinking on the conversation that we had yesterday. And Burns, I don't know if you caught my code word for you, but yesterday when you jumped in that other chat, and I don't want to say any names, but when you jumped in the other chat with me, that green person did comment right either above or below you with a paragraph, and I put patrol in. I don't know if you caught that because I was trying to alert you so you could see who that person was because they were back at it again. hmm Yes, just Teresa. I really enjoyed it. I think it was um, a really good time. I think you did very well considering all that you're dealing with. And I think that's very strong of you to try to hop right back in and, you know, get back to it. I feel like I'm whispering y'all because people are sitting around me on both sides. hmm Coco Chanel. Oh my God. Yeah. But anyway, let me quit. I promise y'all I'm not trying to be messy. I just remembered, Burns, you wanted to know who it was. Oh, thank you. I'm taking a break. I'm going to try to last the whole week. Usually, when I say I'm going to wear my hair out for a week, I'll go for 2 to 3 days max. And then I'm over it. I'm braiding my hair back down and throwing one of the mini wigs back on. Because it's just so much easier to get up and go out the door in the morning? But anyway, I put some topics up in the banners. to try to utilize the features of the app. And one of the topics I wanted to converse about in this little bit of time I got, dang, I literally got about maybe 10 minutes, so I'm gonna try and be brief, was how do you guys feel about YouTube collaborations? Me personally, I feel like they are a two-edged sword of sorts. I feel like they can be beneficial to both parties participating in the collaboration. And then I also feel like depending on each individual involved in a collaboration and what type of um, connections that they have around the community with others, and depending on their interaction, it can sometimes hurt you. So I just wanted to get a feel for what you guys think. And thank you guys. Thank you for the compliments on the natural hair. I'm truly still trying to embrace it, guys. Um, I'm so used to being relaxed and straight. So this is very new to me, but I like it. I like it. That was one of the questions that I had. It will not let me scroll up. It probably looks like I'm looking like a deer in the headlights. There's another one that I had. Do you guys think that it's necessary? Is that even showing up? Do you guys think that it's necessary to check in on your acquaintances here on the platform? If so, why? And if not, why? It's a hit and a miss. It's me, Coco Chanel. I think they are good to do too, just Teresa, depending on who you align with. And I think that we have to be very careful as newer content creators doing them, because I don't know. I just think it could be very damaging if you make a simple mistake and align yourself with not necessarily the wrong individuals, but just people that are very controversial here on the platform. And sometimes I feel like we can do that unknowingly as newer content creators and then find ourselves trying to clean up our image after the fact when we were simply just trying to grow. You know what I mean? I agree with you, just Teresa. Everyone's energy should be synced. And what do you mean check in? Vern, I don't know. Let me try to figure out what I'm trying to say. Not necessarily check in, but kind of like how we do. We'll go around to each other's channels and just kind of speak, see how things are going, or if I see you're live, I'll hop in just to check in and say, hey, how you doing? How was your week? That kind of thing. It's not just oh, we see each other in the streets and that's it. I kind of feel like it's a good thing. I kind of feel like with the trivia game, for example, that I did, I think that was a very good way to break the ice for us to kind of let down our hair and let down our guard a little bit and get to know the person behind the screen without getting too personal, without being prying, but get a feel for who it is that you're around in this virtual setting, if that makes sense. Don't want to put more on a person. We try to be loyal and watch every day. Right. I agree. It's me, Coco. I don't want anyone to feel obligated either. I just think it's nice just to have that human touch. You know what I mean? Like that genuineness. Sorry, y'all. I gotta eat something before I start my day. Okay. See, I don't even really talk to anyone on the phone. I'll do like email or kind of communicate in each other's chat, that type of thing. But I haven't really gotten to the place where, oh girl, I'm gonna call you, that type of thing. And I don't necessarily think it's necessary, but I think if you find that you've built that type of relationship and it's growing and blossoming, that there's not a problem with doing that. I agree, Burns, with that group that you just listed there. Stand up people that are all have high levels of integrity and are trustworthy, not caught up in a bunch of mess on here. Just Teresa says, I think checking in is good. I love that y'all popped in on me, trying to get to know me. But if people can't, I understand that too. I agree. That's my take on it too, just Teresa. I mean, I don't expect everybody to come in for one. I'm just now getting comfortable with doing this. So I honestly appreciate the smaller crowd. I would kind of be overwhelmed if it was a big mass group of people, especially people that, I hadn't previously interacted with swarming in here. I'd probably be like ending it. Yeah, so I agree with that. Well, this is good. Let's see, since I'm running out of time here and everybody's pretty much starting their day at work or on their way to work, my last question, in case you guys haven't noticed, I love to ask questions. I'm very inquisitive like that. I feel like that's my learning process. I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to share your thoughts on what type of topics you like to see covered during these morning chit chats, because I'll probably do it maybe a few times a week in the morning before I head into work. And you guys might have suggestions, thoughts, or input on what you'd like to see discussed or things that maybe we could all discuss as a group or address. So, just an opportunity for you all to drop something there. I didn't notice that, just Teresa. I may have missed it because I had you running while I was like cooking and stuff. So I didn't notice anything. I agree with you there, Coco. You don't want anyone feeling like they have to be or it's going to be a problem. That's me too. I feel the same way. Hmm. I must have totally missed that. I must have totally missed that. Sounds like you nipped it in the bud, just Teresa, and handled it well. Oh, wait. Are you talking about when that troll came in with that inappropriate name, the avatar name? I did see that. Wait, previous comment, previous comment. Yeah, I have a few I support and check on no matter what. I'm a giver and I know it gets me in a situation sometimes, but Pandy, you know my heart and personality. Yes, Burns, I do. And I agree. Good morning, Shawana's Creative Circle. Thank you so much for hopping in. I appreciate it. Okay, Burns, you don't think that was it? See, I saw that and I was like, now, why do people do this? I mean, I'm like, here we are having a genuine conversation, catching up with you, hearing about why we hadn't seen you. Because I had thought about you. It was so ironic. I had thought about you um, maybe yesterday or the day before because I remember you asking me the last time you came to my live, just Teresa, and it was a few weeks ago. And you were asking me about the backdrops, and I was telling you all about where I got them and how they were cheap. And I think you said you should do a video on it. And I said, I thought about that the other day because I'm like finding myself now that I'm taking it a little bit more serious and trying to go live a little bit more often, trying to increase the watch time hours. I'm always looking for content or things to bring to the channel. So I did think about you, and that's why I was like, okay, this is why we haven't seen her. I totally get it. My birthday was the 16th of last month, and my grandmother, who was very integral in, if that's even a word, anyhow, she pretty much helped my mom a lot with raising me. She passed on the 15th of October last year. Good morning, Primpin' Ain't Easy. Just listening in. Oh my goodness, Primpin', where were you at last night? I looked up and I was the only mod in the chat. And I'm not calling names intentionally because I just don't want to do that. I thought about that this morning too. That's why I went back and disabled the comments on that video because I didn't want anybody to feel like I was trying to bash. Um, I feel like calling Chef our mentor because she really is a mentor to me. I didn't want anybody to feel like I was trying to bash her, or I didn't want anyone to feel like I was trying to bash the person. I really feel like the person is just very misunderstood, and I don't know. I do still feel the way I felt about saying what type of behavior I thought it was, but it was just very interesting. Oh my goodness, good morning, Natalia. Is Natalia in here? Yes, I actually got one, Pandy. It's good. Oh, that's good, just Teresa. That's good. And you see how affordable they are? Did you get the crossbar set and everything so you can change it out? I like it because it's really easy to put together. And when you want to change your scenery or your background, you simply just hang another one. And it actually looks nice when you're sitting down giving your commentary on your channel. So, you guys, I do again apologize. I had planned on coming on. Oh my God, it's pouring down raining outside. I am so glad I brought my umbrella today. Dang, I gotta run back across the street. It is pouring down. Wow. I was going to be here from 8:30 to 9, I think, is what I put on there. Because I don't clock in until 9:30. But I ran into some traffic getting here this morning. Let me go up in here and see what y'all are saying real quick. Because StreamYards be hating. You cannot see the comments on here. Hold up and try to pull it up. Before you left out your live, I told you that I would not be in the live and I would be seeing it. Oh, you did. Ooh, you did, Primp, and I must have missed that. I think I did see you saying you would be right back or something like that. Natalia sipping on third cup of coffee. Oh my God. You sound like me. I had to. Okay, yeah, just Teresa. Also from Walmart.com, I got the it's like a little crossbar set. I think it was like $39 or $35. It's just two tripods and a crossbar. I didn't screw them together or nothing. It came with a bunch of screws and all that. I didn't do all that. I just hung it because those backdrops are very lightweight. I probably will do a video on it because you know what? That'll be something for me to add and show how you can enhance. Um, so thank you for that. I'm gonna do that because it's very easy. Okay, you'll email me primping. Great. Just stopped at a red light to checks. I almost knocked my phone down. Did you see an increase in the video with the Tage? What's the Tage? Mm-mm. I don't know what that is, Burns. I don't know what that is. I was drained last night, to be honest with y'all. That's why I came over to your page, just Teresa, because things kind of started getting out of hand over there, and it seemed like it was an influx of trolls. And I don't really ever remember a time when that's been the situation on that page, and it was just too much. And at one time, I realized that I was the only moderator in there, and I was trying to catch up with deleting. There was somebody that came in there and just kept putting inappropriate comments. Natalia, you were there, but you're not a moderator, so you may not have been paying attention to it, but it just was bad. It was bad. It was more draining than anything. Burns, I was saying to someone, how do you tag each other? Oh, today you're not at work finally. Oh, good for you, Natalia. Oh, Burns, you were saying, do I see an increase in the videos with the tags? Yes. Yes, I do, Burns. And I think I actually got up to, when I checked yesterday, I think I was at 616 or 617 on subscribers. And I noticed a lot more views on all of my videos. I almost was going to delete that video, that live, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I just unlisted it and disabled the comments. 'Cause I don't want people going on there posting negative things because that's not what we were there to do. And I would hate if it gets turned into that. I'm just a positive person. I want to stay positive, which is why a few times a week when I have my later days like this where I don't clock in for work until 9:30, but I'm sitting down chilling. You're talking about tonight? Burns, I'm gonna have to go back and look at what you're saying because I'm lost. Um, I just want to be able to set aside some time to kind of get this watch time out, have meaningful comments and conversations and dialogue with us. That's going to be beneficial to our growth. You know what I mean? Beneficial to our growth. Now, this evening, I am going to try not. Yeah. Wait, did someone do that? Post comments? No, primping. Not on my platform. Okay, Natalia, you did notice that. Not on my platform, primping, but last night, there was someone with an inappropriate avatar name, and it jumped in and started posting some inappropriate things. And when I first saw it roll up, because it was moving kind of fast, and at that moment, I think Ola Joe told me that she would be right back, and at that time, I think it was just me and her in there. So for that brief moment, I was the only one. Good morning, Organic Love. Good morning. I ended up having to delete it, and of course, our mentor, because I'm not saying any names, but our mentor, she was preoccupied with what she was doing. So of course, we're there to watch her back and make sure the chat stays straight and people are following the rules. But someone kept coming in with these inappropriate comments, so I had to keep deleting them. And it was like I deleted them, and then I hid the person, and the person came right back, like in seconds, with the same avatar name, still saying like, "You thought you got me." It was just very weird, and it started messing with me in my spirit. That's why I got off altogether and told them I was heading out, and I went over to just Teresa's just to kind of unwind and settle my mind. Yeah, but I digress. I keep telling myself I don't want to dwell on the negativity. We all know that our mentor is not about that life, and her page is not about the confusion. And I hate that people try to take it there. And I think they're doing it because they feel like she is distracted, doing what she's doing to try to help us grow. And it's just sad. It's sad. So that's why I said, I'm gonna just try to schedule my morning lives when I have time before I clock in, like I'm doing right now. I got my little pre-planned banners up there on things that we could talk about. That's going to be beneficial to our growth. We can't really let the distractions hold us back. I think we got to keep going. So that was it, y'all. I feel like I'm rambling now. So glad you guys could join me, though. I got 15 minutes before I got to go clock in. So I'm going to hang for probably about another 5 minutes. How's everybody doing? I know Natalia said she was off. Everybody getting ready for work or getting ready to work at home, work on your platform. What y'all got going on? I kept trying to give signals. I kept saying patrol, but I was like, okay, green organic, you be up late. Let me know so we can do a private. Okay. I seen that it says private chat on here, but I was like, I don't know what that is. Okay, Burns, you have a good rest of the day at work. Burns, you'll be going live tonight, right? I'm gonna try and swing through there for a little bit because I think you do go live on Tuesdays. Lots of platform work today, Coco. Yeah, I don't think I was also discouraged yesterday because somebody that I got from Team Build, I have been running their playlist since last Saturday. There was almost 250 videos in there, and I have been running it on my PC, during the times when I'm at home, and that thing was on overnight for 3 days. So I'm like, you cannot honestly sit here and tell me that this is 20 hours. I didn't never download the calculator to try to figure it out and all that. And I almost hopped in one of the comments to tell them, look, I've been running your playlist for 3 days and I'm done. But I was like, no, I'm going to go ahead and let it run and I'm going to comment. But I definitely am going to take a break from doing that right now. I'll just, in casual passing, like we're talking right now, like I asked just Teresa last night, do you want to run each other's playlists? I'm not going to go do that because also I noticed two people hopped in another person's chat that I was in telling me that they started my playlist. And I was thinking in my head, like, I don't remember accepting them. So I inadvertently took on two additional people's playlists to run when I had planned to only take two. And I literally only took two, and that was fine for me because it's a lot, especially when you work. And I didn't like that because I really am like, I was looking at my notes and everything. I write down the people's name when I say I'm going to run it, and I check them off when I'm done so I can go back and comment and let them know I'm done. And I just felt bamboozled and overwhelmed this week. Plus, with modding. Plus, I uploaded a couple of videos this week, and then I go on live a couple of times. It was a lot. I was just like mentally overwhelmed. I was falling asleep at my computer. It was just a mess. And then I have to turn around and get up for work. Then my husband's like, when you gonna have some time for me? Like, okay. So tonight I am gonna chill. I don't think I'll be on much. I'm gonna probably hop on for a brief second if I do that. But for the most part, my plan is, because it's raining and stormy here anyway, I'm going to get caught up on my shows because I've been saying that for weeks and I haven't done it. I'll start it and then I'll end up getting online and getting in a chat, and then the next thing you know, I done forgot about what I said I was gonna do. So yeah, mine's trying to get better like you all. Yes, it's me, Coco Chanel. Girl, I call myself the struggling YouTuber. I am learning every day. I even was being nosy last night in someone's bushes, just listening to some stuff, and I heard my name came up. And it wasn't negative that they were speaking on me, but my name was mentioned in something that I didn't know my name was mentioned in, my channel, and it was just very awkward. So I was like, huh? It was very weird because I'm like, what? Wait a minute. I don't, I'm not in the mess at all. I literally don't comment on people's stuff. It was just very weird. And I'll be able to get more into that once I get some clarification. And that was why I wanted to talk with you guys about how do you feel about YouTube collaborations, because I kind of feel like we as newer content creators have to be very careful when choosing to do them, making sure that we vet the people that we decide to do them with. Let me unhide you, Primpin. I don't know why your comment went to spam. And just making sure that, we're protected. Because the last thing we want to do is do all this hard work and then get thrown into somebody else's mess. You know? hmm You guys, I might come back on. I might come back on live. My plan though is to go and watch my shows tonight, upload my reviews, and then if it's not too late, I might do a quick live. But Primp and I agree. I'm gonna have to really sit down and figure out a time to schedule my watch time, my mod time, my upload time, and my lives. Honestly, I like doing the lives in the morning like this because I'm fresh. I don't have a bunch going on. At night, once I get home, I have so much to do. It's a little tough. But y'all, I'm gonna get ready to bring this to a close. I thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Yes, girl, I was in the bushes. I was just being nosy because it was some tea. I was being nosy listening. It was entertaining. And then I heard my name and I was like, what? And it wasn't negative, anything negative about me. It was just something like somebody's trying to get close to me. And I was like, why? Like, I can't do nothing for you. I'm just a new person. So I was like, well, wait a minute. It made me back up and reevaluate things like, am I being used as a pawn because you're having issues with somebody over here? I don't want to be that pawn. I don't want to be used in that way. I don't want to be misunderstanding thinking that you genuinely want to collab when you may be having some other agenda. You know what I mean? That's how it was presented. So I've been alarmed ever since, and that's why I was up late creating this live for this morning to discuss it. Good morning, Just Bambi. What up? You coming in at the end, girly? I'm getting ready to go clock in for work, so I'm getting ready to bring this to a close. I'm already at work. I'm about to go clock in. But thank you for joining. Yeah, I wanted to get you guys' take because I was in the bushes being nosy, and I was like, what? When I heard my name, like, what? I almost dropped down out the bushes to be like, what had happened? But I was like, no, that wouldn't be wise. I just listened. So you got to keep your ear to the ground and make sure you stay out the mess. hmm But all right, y'all. I will sit here and keep talking and mess around and be late. I got 7 minutes to get across the street, and I got to open up my big old umbrella. Um, and if I let this rain hit this hair, I might definitely be throwing my wig back on. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Thank you guys for coming and rocking with me. It's been a beautiful conversation. Look at Primpin throwing up them Bambi sticks. You throwing up them nose for pecan tan. Yes, green organic. That's what I do. I go into all the sectors and I be in the bushes and I be listening. I interact. Sometimes if it's a positive vibe, but for the most part, I just observe just to see how things are done, so I can see, how to maneuver and how not to maneuver. That's what I do. I'm an observer. So anyway, let me get off of here because y'all, I will keep talking. But y'all have a great day, and I will holler at y'all later. Coffee shops over here beeping loud, so I need to get going. Thank you guys for joining. If you guys didn't, please hit the thumbs up on your way out. Bambi, pecan tan. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.